We're live! Hi everyone! There's a bit of something on the screen there that makes me look weird. Hi!
I think it was more your face.
There's a blob. There's a blob on the screen. It makes it look as if one of my teeth's missing. Like one of them comedy joke things. Anyway. Hi everyone! Hi! It's Mr MLG here from Mighty Lancer Games. Welcome to this evening's stream, where we're going to be sticking together some cool Star Warsy minis from the new Shatterpoint set.
Doesn't bode well for the rest of the stream, does it? When we're live, you're just staring with your mouth open at everybody. There's no hope for the rest of it, is there? No hope at all.
We'll be fine. We'll be fine. How is everybody on this lovely Wednesday? It's been a busy day today. Done lots today.
Well, you'll be able to tell us all about it, as well as all about Shatterpoint, won't you?
Yeah.
You're sideways.
What?
You can't move the camera.
No, well, I can only sit like this because I have to make room for the dog. There we go. Is that better? Can I? Is that more space? There isn't enough room. Is that better? Can you see me? May the 17th be with you. That's right, John. Karanika's done too much gardening. I'm excellent, thank you, Methusus. Excellent. Yeah, Shatterpoint. I've never really been overly bothered about this kind of period of the Star Wars lore, if I'm honest. But these minis look ace, and the terrain looks ace, and we know that this game is like going to be new and cool and exciting, and I like getting in at the start of games, and I like getting stuff early, some like new toys to play with that nobody else has got their hands on. Yeah, that's cool. Tony says, doing good here, been painting wooden barrels and attempting to make them look like authentic faded wood. What type of wood are they, Tony? Are we going for oak barrels, or are they...
Yeah, what's wrong with the whiny Anakin here?
Yeah, well...
that, really.
Yeah.
That's what's wrong with it.
Yeah.
Oh, kids, you don't make it easy, do you?
I do like that they've named one of the expansions Take the High Ground or something like that. It's the one that's got Obi-Wan in it.
I read somewhere that, and I don't know how true it is, but I read somewhere that, what's the actor that plays the Obi-Wan?
Ewan McGregor.
Yeah, Ian. That his brother's an RAF pilot or something, and his call sign is Obi-2 or something.
Right.
Something like that instead of Obi-Wan.
Cool.
I don't know if it's true.
That's pretty funky.
I like the ghost skeleton, John. That's cool. I like that.
Ghosty skeleton.
It's correct, is it? Ah, you see, read something that's actually true.
Do you think he likes being known as Obi-2?
Oh yeah, I think, you know.
Yeah, he's fine.
Yeah. I think so.
Yeah, okay.
Probably oak, but when they've been exposed to the elements, so they're all sort of greyish colour anyway. Yes, I once started to paint the GW forest. What was it called? What's it called? That?
I can't remember.
Yeah, it's like a terrain piece that was all trees, and I did them a grey colour, and Mr MLG told me that looked rubbish and that they should be brown. So I didn't paint them because I don't like brown.
Yeah.
So they're still not painted.
Yeah, and they've got no leaves on them.
I don't even know where they are anymore. It was so long ago. No IKEA barrels for our Tony. Hey Pete, how are you doing? Pete says, hydrate, everybody. Pete also wants you to put a hat on. Pete's on form, he must be feeling better. And stretch. And then after you put your hat on, put a wig on.
Okay. Well, I'll just stick this arm on because some of these are a little fiddly.
Did you decide what glue you're using this time?
Yeah, we're going to have another crack at the Tamiya. The Tamiya glue. Maybe I just didn't leave it long enough earlier on.
I'm feeling a lot better. Still got loads of pain. I think we can tell you're feeling better. A lot more. Do stuff because I say so.
Yeah, and then,
Just remembering how awesome party rings are, says Wicked D. Yes, it's one of Little Mrs. Class' favourites, party rings. Whenever they have a tea party or someone's birthday or something, party rings are always involved. I'm not a fan.
No, they're too sweet for me.
No, they're not too sweet. Nothing's too sweet for me. I'll eat them, but there's better. There's better out there.
Shatterpoint doesn't come with instructions. You have to get the instructions off the website. But so I don't have to sit here with the tablet or something on, I've printed them off.
You mean you're going to use instructions?
Yeah.
Do you know that Tony is voluntarily using instructions? I haven't got anything to paint.
I thought you were going to paint your...
Pete the Hydrator is sneaking about.
Pete's sneaking about.
Or some of the terrain that's on the table.
Oh, well, it needs putting together, doesn't it?
No, the ones that are on the table are already done.
Pete the Hydrator
Containers
wants
and
you
stuff.
to show a mini you have painted in the past.
Pete wants you to show a mini you have painted in the past.
Mm-hmm. No.
They just taste of sugar and food colouring. I think that's it, Coroniko. They're just there, aren't they?
A mini I have painted in the past.
Mr MLG is being a spade and a damsel in distress. That makes even less sense to me than Sam DPA, to be fair, Tony. What? Where is the real Mr MLG? What have you done with him? Why? Because he's got a wig on. I don't understand.
Yeah.
A mini you have painted in the past.
I need to find one. Here we go. Here is...
I painted a dragon while you can find yours. It's Bauble.
I like his eyes.
No, Tut, because he's using... Oh, sorry. He's using instructions.
Here is my Mormont she-bear commander with her flaming brand and her huge club. She's going to lead my warriors into battle.
I know, I've got my horses, but I don't know what to do with them.
Paint him like the other one.
Yeah, but I can't remember how I painted the other one. I keep telling you. Every time I say I don't know what to do with them, and you say paint them like your other one, and then I say to you, but I can't remember what colours I used on the other one. Every time. There's a wild Farfetched in chat with his leek. I've never understood that, but I do know what one is. I don't know why he's carrying his leek around with him.
When we were on holiday last year.
We've been on holiday?
Yeah, we went on holiday, didn't we? And Pokemon was on the telly, and so all the episodes that we saw, Farfetched and Surfetched were the Pokemon that Ash was using most at the time.
Yeah, good old Ash. What have they replaced Ash with now then? Now he doesn't exist anymore.
I don't know, if I'm honest.
Maybe he's Welsh, maybe he is. He gets very grumpy if he drops his leek though, to be fair.
Oh yeah, I remember him getting very cross.
Very cross. I mean, look at his eyebrows. He looks cross as it is. You look like you're going through some kind of phase with your hair.
I like it.
That was a giggle and a half.
Emo.
Had an attempt in our latest YouTube video at reading some book. That was exciting. I tried my very best. I think you can tell from my voice that I was really trying not to mess the words up. What? Ash of the Evil Dead is Welsh? Oh, you never know. Tony and Methuselah's caught Farfetched and his leak. You'll have to interrogate him and see if he's Welsh. Welsh? What's a Welsh?
I don't know. I have a question. While
Did you
I
stretch? Repeat.
Oh no, I did.
I'm an added yawn.
Added yawn, because I was stretching. I've got a question for everybody. Do we think that Clone Commander Rex, who apparently is a recurring character in this kind of period of Star Warsiness, should he have just his head or a helmet? A head or helmet?
What's the helmet look like?
Comes in two parts. It's got looks like a stormtrooper helmet, but
Johnson's helmet.
First answer.
We're taking your first answer.
Yeah. Helmet comes in two parts. I don't know. Coronica says with hat.
And Pando says, "Please feed me," and is crying in the corner.
So we've sorry, go on.
No.
I wasn't going to say anything interesting. I was just going to waffle.
Just do it.
So yeah, we've had loads of deliveries today. We've had board games and Games Workshop, and we've finished off our Reaper restocks that turned up yesterday. Been a busy day. So hopefully, if you've been waiting for anything Reaper wise, we should have almost everything that you should desire. We do still need some more metal figures, I think, but they will be forthcoming in the next lot. And Green Stuff World have acknowledged and we've paid for our order, and Green Stuff World should be with us in the not too distant future. Little update for you all. Can I take this hat off it? Hair's getting in the way.
Yes.
Okay.
Gizmo actually opened his eyes then. Wow. He's reverted back. Gizmo's reverted back to being a giant, silly sausage.
Yep.
And is being frightened of everything again for no reason at all.
Hello!
Hello! That's you from another dimension.
It is.
He won't jump off the sofa because it's too scary. He won't walk through a door because it's too scary. I thought we'd got past all this. He's just being ridiculous. I had to telephone my mother today to tell her something, and she says, "What is that noise? Is that little miss?" I was like, "No, it's the dog. He won't come through the open door, so he stood at the other side crying. But I'm not going to him because the door is open and he can just walk through it.
Did he have his head stuck through it as well?
Oh, yeah. I wonder if him and Finn are in cahoots. Why has Finn progressed backwards as well? Don't forget to do stuff where we can see we can progress backwards as well. Because Gizmo was doing fine. He decided that the door to the kitchen was no longer a scary, hideous monster, and he's been going through it loads and not bothering at all. And then today he's decided, actually, no, it's bad.
It's terrifying.
Finn is getting scared of the outdoors again. I wonder if it's the weather. I wonder if it's something like, it's going to be a full moon soon or something daft. But yeah, look at him. He's tired out from scaring himself by not wanting to walk out of the living room earlier.
Silly puppy.
Hey Sharon, I'm glad you're still awake. Glad you made it and you're awake. Unlike Gizzy, don't look at Gizzy. It might make you tired. Millie's scared of exercise. Oh, so am I, Tony. I fully appreciate that one. I don't like exercise. Yeah. It's not an illusion, Sharon. You're here and you're awake.
I think we're all tired today, aren't we? We're having an early night tonight.
You always say that. And then it's midnight and it's like, well, it's earlier than 1.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
No, we're definitely having an early night tonight, because you said you don't want to watch any more of the programme, so we won't be staying up watching that.
I don't want to watch any more of Picard. It is ridiculously stupid. Mr MLG says that we have to keep watching it because we've watched this much so far, and I said that's ridiculous logic. You can watch it on your own. Never known a programme so daft. Well, apart from Angel, the vampire, now being a dad. I've stopped watching that nonsense as well.
Well, I didn't think it was too bad.
Well,
but you were just getting cross with it.
I was getting cross with it. I hate predictable programmes that aren't being predictable, and funny, but think that you're so stupid you don't know that is going to happen, even though it's blatantly obvious going to happen. I think that's just lazy writing. Not as though I could write a TV programme, but I'm watching it for entertainment. I already know what's happening. What am I watching?
John the Templar thinks you look thirsty.
Hi, drink. John says, stop ranting, start drinking. Good old sunk cost fallacy. He is terrible at that. He is terrible at that, Karanico. Absolutely. And I get dragged along with it because, he is correct in there is nothing else for us to watch. We haven't got anything else currently to watch. So
yep.
There is that point, but I'm putting my foot down on this. He can smeg off with his sunk cost.
Right, well.
Hey, Red Scoped.
So, the next option in line is The Mandalorian, because we've seen 2 episodes and we need to finish watching it. And then after that, it's entirely your choice of programme.
But there isn't anything.
Well, you should have thought about that before you said that we weren't allowed to watch the rest of Picard.
I just said it's rubbish, and you can watch it if you want to.
But you weren't fully paying attention anyway, you would.
You know why?
What?
Because it's rubbish.
You were doing stuff on your telephone.
I was working, because it was much more exciting than watching Picard. What did I say to you? It's like they've got the cast together, but it's not actually any kind of in that genre of programme at all. It's other half's turn to pick the movie tonight. Goodness knows what cheerfulness I have to endure. What kind of things does the other half make you watch normally? And the things that I would like. Shall we just swap partners and you can watch Picard with this one over here? Might be a long drive though, just for that. Watch Inspector what? Montalbano. I don't know what that is. What's that? What's that? What's that, John?
I don't know.
I can't even say that out loud. I watched 2 episodes of The Mandalorian. It's time I won't get back. We watched all of the other season of it.
Yeah, we've seen everything up to the most recent season.
Yeah, and yeah, I mean, it's there. It's on. Disney, Marvel, anime, romantic comedy. Oh yeah, we're swapping then. we're swapping. Even though this one does like Marvel, we have no rom-coms there. I'll have the Disney and the anime, please, for 5 points. A Sicilian detective show. Has it got any horrible gory bits or nastiness in it? Hi everyone, hi Bodyan! How is everybody doing? Well, as per usual, Roy, I am complaining, and Mr MLG is putting together the miniatures from Star Wars Shatterpoint.
Yep, that's Commander Rex with his 2 pistols.
There is an unboxing video that's coming tomorrow, so I haven't uploaded it yet, which shows a little bit more detail about what you get in the Shatterpoint box. But for now, you can actually see them right here on your screen, look. No gory bit, great views of Sicily though. Oh, well, I might have to have a look then. I don't like gritty detective shows, you know, like real life horror that could actually happen walking down the street kind of thing. But I like things like, we like the Magpie Murders, and we like Agatha Christie and Sherlock Holmes and that kind of stuff.
Poirot.
And Poirot, yeah. And Marple. Those kind of light-hearted, oh, someone's died, but it's all right, it's tra-la-la.
We've done that. That's page 1 down. Boom! And then we've got page 2.
So how do they go together? Are they easy to put together? Are they difficult to put together? What's your experience so far?
I am finding it a little frustrating, if I'm honest.
Honesty is always the best policy.
Because it says to use plastic glue, and I am using Tamiya extra thin cement, which is like the best plastic glue that I know of. And I haven't finished Commander X, I've left a tiny bit off it. I'll sort that bit out in a minute. But what it's the type of plastic is really hard, I think. Or maybe not hard enough, who knows. But it's not sticking as quickly as I would expect it to. It's normally, if I stick together like a GW Mini or whatever, it's going off really fast. And I can pick it up and handle it without fear that it's going to collapse. But that's not the case with these. So as I just showed with Anakin, he fell off his base and his body's kind of detaching from his legs. There, look, his base is falling off and his legs are coming off. And that's...
Have you got any other Tamiya to see if something's happened to the glue because you've left it out in the sun?
I've got some quick setting extra thin. We can try.
Try that instead of just carrying on with something that's not working. Why don't you change tack? Apparently, says Karaneko, we're watching the new Ant-Man film again tonight. This is why I retaliate with horror films. Anakin does have weak knees, though. Yeah, I don't think we haven't watched that nonsense, Ant-Man nonsense, have we?
No, I
don't want to.
I'll watch it eventually.
You don't have to, you know. It's not the law.
Go
It's
on.
not you've watched all the other Marvels, so you've got to watch that rubbish.
Well, we've never seen any of the Ant-Man movies as a like standalone watch it thing, have we?
No, there is a wild Pokemon in chat. It looks like an annoyed teenager doing a ballet dance or needing a wee. Best retaliation would be House of 1,000 Corpses. I've actually seen that, Tony.
Yeah, I've seen that.
I've actually seen that, and I hate horror films. and I've actually seen that one.
I don't think that's really a horror film.
No, I didn't think it was. I was all right. I was all right with that. That was fine.
I wouldn't count that as really a horror.
For some models, says Redscoped, that extra thin dries too quick and does not get a chance to melt the plastic. I've told him to try a different one.
I have. I've got my other one out.
I like Ant-Man, but we saw it in the cinema 5 minutes ago. That's like that Batman that you made me watch 20,000 times. Was it Dark Knight Rising? Is that the one?
No, it was the one with Heath Ledger's Joker in it.
What was that called?
It might have just been called Dark Knight.
Did I add extra words?
Yeah, because Dark Knight Rises is the third one.
Oh, sorry.
With Bane.
No, I don't know. But you made me watch it 1,000,000 times. It's like
I think we went to see it 5 times.
We could practically talk along. Which, it doesn't really bode well for the fact I couldn't remember what it was called. It was a long time ago though. John caught the teenage Pokemon needing a wee.
I've lost it.
If you managed 1,000 Corpses, then you can definitely watch other horror. But it wasn't horror; it was just daft. Yeah. I'm strange. I don't like the mind games type of horror. Like Saw and stuff. I don't like stuff that might actually happen in real life. If that makes sense. That you go to bed and you think, oh, somebody might break in now and steal me.
I had to turn the Human Centipede off when I tried watching that because it was just grim. It wasn't particularly scary. It was just horrible. And they've made at least 2 sequels to it.
I'm just a funny Ed, really, aren't I? Some stuff I'll watch and people go, what, you'll watch that? But then other stuff I'm like, oh no, it's too scary.
Yeah.
Like I can't watch Freddy Krueger. That's too scary. Even though it's like stupid.
This glue smells different to the other glue.
You're not supposed to sniff it.
No,
everybody don't sniff your glue. Everybody, do not sniff your glue. Yeah, Human Centipede was grim, left me feeling ill, says Wiki Day. I've never seen that. Even I won't watch that, says Koniko. Other half watched it by accident and went into shock.
Yeah, it's
What's
just,
it about then?
It's about a deranged German guy, I think he is, and I think there's something to do with a car park attendant or something. But basically, this guy wants to make a human centipede, so he sews people together to make a human centipede, and it's just grim. I can't describe it in any more detail without
being grim.
Yeah.
Fair enough. I think I can live without it. It's all right. I added some new Reaper minis to the website today, changing the subject. I've still got the skeletal rum runners, of which I have painted before, to add, and I've also got some mouselings and the great dragon, Nathavar. I don't know.
Something like that.
Don't know how you say his name. I've still got him to add, so that'll probably be tomorrow. But they're not in retail packaging. But yes, if you were waiting for some of the Reaper paints, everything that we got is now updated. If you are ever waiting for something that we've had and is out of stock, just use the email notification and it will email you and tell you when it's been added, just in case I forget.
Yeah, it's a pretty good function.
It's far less cheerful than it sounds, says Karaniko about Human Centipede. But to be fair, it didn't really sound very cheerful. Too late. I have been sniffing glue paint since I was 14, says Roy. That is what I still miss about the acrylic paints nowadays. Just joking, really? You silly sausage. The chrome paint. Is it Green Stuff World?
Yeah.
The chrome paint smells really strange. And the airbrush chrome paint smells even stranger when you use that. It's a bit like the Colour Shift Chameleon and holographic paints as well. They all smell strange.
Yeah.
Not that we're sniffing them, just that when you open the lid, you can smell it. It's a bit weird.
Yeah. Yes, Sharon. Yes, we will be. They will get added at some point over the next 2 days.
Yeah, I haven't got them yet at home. Are they still at the shop?
They're still at the shop. So Ross might add them tomorrow. Because I should have brought them home really, but then
If you got,
I was rushing.
I only add stuff after and before school run. Once Little Miss is at home, then I did the ironing instead of sitting at the computer, so that I was nearer to help if needed with construction of Lego Hogwarts something or other.
Astronomy tower.
Yeah, that. Which actually she didn't need me at all, so I just did the ironing, which was a bit disappointing, to be fair.
Sometimes when she's doing Lego, she'll let us help, and it'll be a case of we have to find all the pieces so she can just do the exciting assembly. But I think she's.
That's nice. We've got a lovely person in the Discord. Just get rid of that person.
No, they're being naughty.
They're being very naughty.
Yeah. Some folks have just got to come along and spoil it.
Spoil it for the rest of us. Should have gone now, I think. Sorry if anybody saw that. It wasn't very nice at all.
They're not keeping it family friendly.
Not keeping it family friendly at all.
So I'm on to building. Is it Ahsoka Tano, who is a Twi'lek? I know that it's a Twi'lek because even though they never actually mentioned that in the original trilogy, but they're the folks with the.
It's still there. They've joined with about 6 accounts with a different number on the end of each one. I think that's the issue currently. So, but I can't see any of their messages. Can you see some of their messages, Wicked D?
Do we need to go round the house and duff them up?
No, violence is never. Yes, in chat. Well, they're not in my chat, so how are you lot all? How can you see them and I can't? Are we gone now? At some point it said it'd be a picture. Wicked D. You can't have 4 screens on. Yes what? Yes, they've gone? Gone
now.
Oh, good.
Meanies.
Yeah. Unfortunately, they joined with, let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4 accounts. Pete would like you all to drink to recover from such things.
So, anyone who does know this period of Star Wars, was Ahsoka Tano? She's just a character from the Clone Wars cartoon things. Is that right? And then they've brought her through. Yeah. evidence that I've spent too much time using a mobile device, I tried to like pinch and flick some text on a paper page.
No.
Did.
No. That's not a real thing.
It is honest. Yeah. I don't know why I'm admitting it, really.
I don't know why you're admitting it either.
Yeah, I'd gone like that to try and make it bigger because it's too small to read.
That's terrible.
And immediately thought to myself, what on earth am I doing? This is ridiculous.
Yes, you are correct.
Oh no.
Methuselahs wants you to dance. Get dancing, boy. Come on.
I'm trying to stick legs on.
Doesn't matter. Give me a chair making squeaky noise. Whoop, 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 whoop.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Oh, what else you got to tell us?
I don't understand the thing in.
Well, no, because you're never in the Discord. There's no point in tutting at me. told
Nobody
you
ever
this
explains anything to me.
I put a post on saying, did anybody see Look North? We were on Look North, but I also put a picture of the Look North logo. So a few people in the Discord tried to click on the logo to think it was a link to take, as you would. And I said to them that, logic would dictate that you would be able to, but it was literally just a picture and not a link.
Okay. I understand. Oh, Wicked D misses your look.
Like I ever did work anyway. If you made me typing, you know I wasn't really doing anything. I was just pretending. I was talking to Talus in Discord. That's what I was doing.
So, Ahsoka's getting her own series soon. Is that right? Where's that bit go? Why have you made her in so many small pieces? This is stupid.
You alright?
Yeah. Well, no, not
no,
really.
Not.
Yeah, no, not really. So the Legion minis. So earlier on today, I stuck together 2 Stormtroopers, Luke Skywalker and Darth Vader. And Luke Skywalker was a little bit of a pig to get together because his arms don't line up. But the Stormtroopers were in 2 parts. One part was their body that comprises their legs, their chest and their head. And the other part was their guns with their arms attached, and then you just had to glue them on. So that was dead easy. Vader was in 3 parts, he was dead easy. Put together. Why have they made these so complicated? Why have they put them in so many pieces? There could have been like 3 pieces. Oh, I know what we'll do. We'll just make you stick this figure's face on.
Yeah, you alright?
Yeah, I'm alright.
Excellent. Oh, there's a wild Pokemon. Looks like an elephant spider. I was just perusing the Discord to make sure I didn't have a duo mini I'd forgotten about. I can't see that I've organised one, so I should be okay. Did I write it down? I have to write it down. Otherwise I just get confused. They are designed by different companies. The Legion were made by Fighting Fantasy, whatever it's called. Not Fighting Fantasy, is it? Why have I got that on my brain?
Fighting Fantasy, I don't know. Because we sell those as well.
Yeah, that one. Not, and that one's made by Atomic, as per the massive logo inside the box.
Yeah. And then this is the other thing that's kind of a little bit frustrating to me is look how skinny the lightsabers are.
Yeah, there is never in a million years that you are not going to break that. Twinico says it's like the Marvel Crisis Protocol minis. They pay so much for the license that they can't afford decent tooling for the mini sprues. And I was complaining that my horsey's neck came in 3 parts. The 3 chunky parts there.
And I just know that because her legs are at such a stupid angle that when I try and stick this body on in a second, I'm going to end up ripping her apart.
Oh, that person wants to be my friend. I don't think so.
What, the Banny person?
Okay. Tony and John caught the Pokemon.
Ripped her off now. So when we get our retail stock of Shatterpoint, anyone that purchases it from us should hopefully get an apprentice version of Ahsoka as an exclusive.
While stocks last.
While stocks last. Yeah. She's just going to have to go over there until she dries with her head and her arms. Quick setting. Too quick setting. Clone Troopers. We've done Clone Troopers. We know what else we're doing with her. Bo-Katan. So here's another one. Do we do Bo-Katan with helmet, or do we do Bo-Katan with open face? Bo-Katan's the lady from the Mandalorian series, isn't she? I think.
Why don't you do that one with a face instead of the other one? John wants you to dance, baby, dance. And Pando's hungover. This is like, what are you doing, Dad?
Humiliating myself. Thanks, John. Where is she then? She must be on this sprue. They've not put all the good guys on one sprue and all the bad guys on another sprue. They're like all mixed up.
John says, well done.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
And now you've got a turtle floating around in front of your face.
Yeah. So it's cute.
Is it Puzzle Agent tonight, Wicked D?
Puzzle Agent.
Wicked D, is it Puzzle Agent tonight or is it something else? Wicked D, Wicked D, Wicked D.
She's not there.
She will be somewhere. She'll be in the background somewhere going, oh, was that my name? Somebody shouting me.
We don't need that part if we're going to build her with their head. That's a spare. Puzzle Agent 2!
I knew because Discord told me that you were playing it. Dumped you in. Wicked D's currently playing Puzzle Agent.
Are you getting a head start?
Well, she's probably making it. Actually, it says playing Puzzle Agent 2. So I knew, see. I'm an agent. I can puzzle these things out. She'll be making sure it's working. It's not like us, it just keeps our fingers crossed and hopes for the best.
Yeah.
Like, test stuff.
Just blunder in. So, had a conversation the other day about Bo-Katan actually. But has anybody seen the latest series of The Mandalorian? So in, I think it's episode 1 of the latest series, Mandalorian goes to visit Bo-Katan, and when he walks in to visit her, she's just kind of lounging on a throne.
Feeling sorry for
Just
herself.
just hanging around on a chair. And we were theorising that obviously she doesn't just spend all of her time hanging around in her chair, that she must have seen this spaceship coming to land and then runs over to her chair to make herself look all relaxed as he walks in. But really she's been washing her hair or something while she's doing it. I saw him coming out the bathroom window. Sorry. John Templar, I think the Blair says he goes back to Scoggins. Is Scoggins the little town with the pencil factory, the racer factory? Has to figure out why the woman tried to kill him in the shed.
Puzzle and sneeze stream. You're not feeling any better yet.
Have you tried that new game out yet?
Yes. If you are ever in the Discord, then you'd know. No, that's not true. I was just being silly. Yes, Wiki D has had a go at Ransom Notes. Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Yes. I think you found it fun, didn't you? Played it last night. Would you say that it's okay for families? Has it got any rude words in it? Or is it just that they're innuendos the way that you put them, so you can make it as rude as you want depending on your audience of which you are playing with? If that makes sense. I think Lady P has it as well.
Yeah.
Not from us though, unfortunately. But in Lady P's defence, we didn't have it in, so.
Fair enough. We'll let her off. Well, I remember Wiki D, I've got a little box of bits and pieces that a customer has kindly brought in for your boy.
Yes, sat at the shop waiting for him. The younger one, not the one you married.
Yeah.
So I call you the boy, but that's because I got a little boy.
It's because I am a boy.
Yeah, because you're a big kid. That's a very noisy plane going overhead.
What's going on there?
I don't know. You tell me.
Oh, I see.
You got the instructions.
Yeah. No, it's alright. I understand. She's got a tab on the bottom of her foot, but it's supposed to go onto the smoke trail to support her, so that's fine.
There are some slightly rude words that could be taken out, and peruse through the scenarios to take out rude ones, and it would be fine. Oh, there you go. See if anybody asks you in the shop. So I wasn't sure, you see, because it does say it's for 17 plus, and I should imagine that playing it with your adult friends would be more fun. But if somebody got it and then they wondered.
Yeah, and we haven't got a demo copy of that one. We need to.
Well, that's because it's not made by them, is it?
Well, I don't know. It says Big Potato on the side of the box.
I thought it was made by somebody else. I don't know. I ain't got one here anymore. Well, next time we put an order in, you have to remind me, and I'll be cheeky and ask if we can have one. No, it is Big Potato. Oh, I thought it said something else. Don't know.
Yeah, we need one so we can have a go.
Yeah, but how can we have a go? And how many players is it for? I thought it was 3+.
But if we take some cards out and play it with Little Miss, that'll work.
I don't know, but I think it'd be more fun with grown-ups.
Yeah, well, you could take it to games night. I'm sure the boys would
Scotty's
like
the
it.
old lady off Postman Pat. You never know. Never know, Tony. It could be. I can't remember what she was called. I'll have to bring it round when you're Little Miss Free. Oh, you see, when I'm Little Miss Free, you're off gallivanting with people that you like. Are you playing any games tomorrow, Mr MLG? I enjoyed last week's battle report. Oh, that's very kind of you to say so, Red Scope.
Thank you.
I had. It's not daft. It's true. We have discussed it, haven't we, sweetheart? And you're going to try your very hardest to take more videos to incorporate in the battle report's actual footage.
Yeah.
Problem is, he has such fun that he forgets.
Yes. So tomorrow, I've just put a fingerprint on her boob.
Oh dear.
That's for the highlights of the stream.
I've just put a fingerprint on her boob.
Yeah. You know, I'm gonna see if I can smooth it out with the glue.
Now you're going to smooth out her boob.
Yeah.
Delightful. What are you going to play, sweetie?
So tomorrow night, I have scheduled a game of Blood Bowl for the Blood Bowl Sevens League. I will be playing against the undead, the shambling undead, I believe. That apparently aren't very shambly because ghouls are super fast.
You said, have you decided whether you want me to go and film it or if you're alright doing it yourself yet?
Well, I think it all depends on what Little Miss is doing, doesn't it?
Well, it'll be normal.
Okay. I haven't really given it much thought, but I do like it when you come down. The only problem is that we're a little short-staffed at the moment, so you would have to walk down or get a lift.
Yeah, well, that's out of the question then, isn't it?
What was I going to say?
I don't know.
Yes, so Blood Bowl tomorrow night. My Chaos team against the shambling undead, and then also because Blood Bowl doesn't take a huge amount of time, and I'm not entirely sure what time my opponent is actually coming. If I get a chance, I'm also going to try and squeeze in a game of Necromunda.
Now, steady
I know. We'll see how it goes. I'm not going to try and force too much activity in one go. Wicked D says, but you're my favourite.
Yeah. But favourite from a distance. Always on my mind.
So I guess the question is, my dear, would you like to come down and film
It's
some
fine,
games?
sweetheart. It's fine. Don't worry about it. If you don't know what you're playing or what you're doing, then I'm going to leave it in your capable hands. Just actually film it. And I'll do some cards.
Okay.
Because, yes, I'm still doing those. When are you going to start adding them to the website?
Well, actually, I should have taken a photo so you believe me. But
Of course I believe you.
but I've tidied.
Pokemon in chat. Oh, it's really cute one too.
I've tidied the office.
Yeah, okay, I don't believe you.
I tidied the office yesterday while I was sorting the trade-ins and things out that we had around. I've tidied the office, so now there is actually space to begin the activity.
Don't own that ball, Corinico. This Vernat is going to be mine. You cannot have it. Take your balls away.
Yeah, so we can begin card sorting.
Hey, Tony, if you catch it now, Tony, that's not fair.
As Tony used the ball that Kuronika hasn't got.
Yeah, they're all trading balls between themselves now. Quick, throw it! Throw the ball!
You can trade balls.
No, you... La, 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 la.
Shall I just...
John's here as well. John always wins the Pokemon.
Look, she's there. She's there.
Who's there?
Bo-Katan. Stuck it together. She's about to fall apart though.
Oh, and Wiki, get her! Get, everyone, go away! Not always, no, not always, just mostly. Yay! I think we all caught that, didn't we? Apart from Koroniko. Did you not have a ball at all, Koroniko? Yay, everyone's got it! Yay. And it's just going to sit there in the little chart doing nothing like the rest of them. Yay! Is that Bo-Katan?
She looks quite cool actually. I think she looks alright. Leaping up.
Can't
with
see
it.
her, darling. So.
Oh, sorry. There we go. How's that? Is that better?
Yeah, let me hold her still. There you go. That's as focused as she'll do.
There we go. Bo-Katan leaping with her fingerprint boob.
Can you actually see her fingerprint? Boob?
No, it just looks a bit glossy. It'll be fine. Once it's painted, you won't be able to tell.
But we'll all know. I'll send Dr. Derek round to sort her out.
Apparently 8 messages have been deleted by moderators.
Is that you, Wicked D, or just in general? Redscoped. I can't imagine that Redscoped is really using foul language 8 times. What are you on with, Redscoped? Come on, what did you write? Maybe it's a cry for help from Redscoped. Maybe it's like if someone says, I've painted all my minis, you know that they've really been kidnapped. That's auto mob because Redscope said boob. I haven't got my other screen up. I still have the Discord up. Oh, you've been timed. Redscope's got timed out for writing boobed. That was me trying to comment on the accident with the model. Seems that a certain body part is banned. Well, it's not banned by us, just by the bot thing. That's funny. Oh well, never mind.
It's alright for me to say it, but
Yeah, that's
you
right.
can't write it.
That's right. 80085. That's the one. Let's go get the stream running. Yes, you had your whole 2 minutes until you stream.
So I've built Ahsoka, Bo-Katan, Captain Rex, Anakin, and 2 clone troopers.
Are you showing us?
We're flying. Well, I daren't in case they fall apart. Clone Trooper number 1. In fact, this is Clone Trooper Pose B, actually. This is Clone Trooper Pose A. Excuse me.
So what's the final thoughts on the models, says Red Scout?
This is Captain Rex. He's pretty cool. I missed a tiny little bit on him. We'll stick that on now. Now he's not at quite so much risk of falling apart. What do I think to them? I think they're actually pretty cool. Pretty cool. They're, it would be if I could manipulate that tiny little part. Yeah, I do really like them. Once they're stuck together and ready for painting, I think they'll be absolutely fine. Oh, come on, you big. Where's it gone?
But they're fiddly, aren't they?
Yeah, but they're fiddly. They're super small. They're not as bad as Infinity Minis. I've stuck some Infinity Minis together and I hate them with a passion. It's like Corvus Belli had used the weirdest white metal that doesn't like glue when they made Infinity Minis. Come on. Get stuck in there. I guess the plus side is that I can paint these and enjoy them for the first couple of demos that we run, and then sometime around the 2nd of June we should get our commission painted set that we have been offered by by Fantasy Flight. So we'll just use those for demos moving forward once they turn up, and nobody has to play with my rubbishly painted and assembled minis. Because we'll have some that have been done by a professional.
And on that note, everybody, we're going to head on over to WikiD. I hope you will come with us. WikiD is playing Puzzle Agent 2, which is a community game. Thank you so much for being with us, boobs and all. And hope to see you over on WikiD stream. Thanks
everyone.
You're all awesome.